Welcome to Smooth Vibes. On today's show, I'll be telling my favorite quotes and what made them my favorite quotes. Yogi Berra was the king of quotes. They used to call him Yogiism. This quote really made me think about how much I really love baseball. If you really love something, you're going to keep doing your all. You're going to do your best to make sure that you succeed in whatever you do. I feel like with this quote, Yogi was letting you know that play the game hard, because you never know when it's going to be your last time playing it. It don't matter what's going on. You could be down by 30 runs. Keep playing the game hard. Just because you're losing don't mean slack off and don't play hard. The baseball gods will definitely reward you in the future if you playing hard. It really doesn't take any skill level to play hard, so I really love this quote for that main reason. This is another one of Yogi's great quotes. It might sound crazy, but it's definitely the truth. Baseball is a game of chess. It's definitely 90% mental. The rest of it is definitely physical. You're going to have many days where you don't feel your best and you be 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts or 3 strikeouts. But it's up to you to do your best to have that mindset where it doesn't matter where your weaknesses are. You're going to continue to play hard, you're going to continue to grind, and your mindset will push you through. Because if you don't allow your mindset to push you through, the game is just going to eat you alive. If you focus on the negatives constantly in baseball, the negatives is going to outweigh the positives. It don't matter which way you want to put it. Baseball is a game where you constantly have to think. You have to think before the plays even happen. When the pitch is before the pitch is thrown, you have to know where you're going to go with the ball or what you want to do with the ball. And hitting wise, you kind of, I don't want to say you got to guess, but it's often sometimes you do have to guess that pitch the pitcher is going to throw. This is a quote from my favorite rapper, T.I. I really love this quote because people are often judgmental in this society. People often judge you before they even try to get to know your circumstances or what you're dealing with or what you're going through at that certain time. What you're going through at a certain time can push your decisions to be wherever they're going to go. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. They just want to constantly say what they would do in the same situation. But they're not in that same situation. So it's easy for them to say that from the outside looking in. You have to put yourself in other people's shoes before you can judge them and fully give your opinion on whatever they're going through. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're not going through it, through those circumstances, it doesn't matter what your opinion is because it's invalid. You cannot judge people off of their decisions because nobody's life is built the same way. And God made us that way for a reason. It's nearly impossible not to judge people. But I constantly try not to judge people because I like to try to put myself in their predicament before I even try to think of something that I would do in that certain situation. We're all going to fall short on judging people. It's just in our human nature to do so. But I feel like if we could have a better understanding of why the things that people do have something to do with their predicament or the situation they're in, the world would be a way better place. A way better place. Muhammad Ali is the greatest boxer of all time. This quote has everything to do with having a positive outlook on everything you do in life. Yeah, the context of the quote makes seem like it's cocky, but I don't really look at it that way. I think it's more confident than cocky. Muhammad Ali was definitely cocky a little bit, but he was more confident than anything. He told you he was going to beat you, and most of the time, except for those little 3 losses he had at the tail end of his career, he was 100% right almost every single time. And everything you do, you have to be positive. You got to be cocky. You got to be confident. That's what gives you the little swagger that you need If you go around thinking that you can't do something, you're not going to be able to do it. It don't matter what it is. It could be something so small as tying your shoes. If you tell yourself you can't tie your shoes, you definitely ain't going to be able to tie your shoes. I constantly love reading this quote because I constantly have to try to remind myself, no matter what I'm going through, I have to remain confident that I'm going to get through it. Stuart Scott is the main reason why I wanted to be a sports analyst. He's the GOAT. I don't care who you name. There will never be another analyst on ESPN or any of the other sports stations that will be as great or legendary as Stuart Scott was. This quote means a lot to me because no matter what you're going through in life, there's always going to be people that are dealing with way worse things. You just gotta do whatever you can do to get through it. It's going to be many hardships in life, but whatever it is, you're going to get through it. That's just the mindset you got to have. You got to be a warrior. You just got to fight through it. You're going to have your days where you feel like it's just going to be your last, but I don't care what it is that you're going through. You're going to find a way to get through it. And that's just exactly the way I live my life. It's days where I don't want to go to school, but if I don't go to school, I'm not going to get that degree. And my degree is not going to walk because I wanted to be selfish and lazy and not get up and go to school. So that's just the mindset I have with everything that I do. It's going to be hard days, but whatever it is, I'm just going to have to find a way to get through it. And all the time, I'm going to get through it. That's just the person I am. This is by far my favorite quote in history. I got this quote from watching the movie Coach Carter. I watch the movie all the time. That's one of my favorite movies ever. I feel like this quote is a whole backstory of all the other quotes that I've discussed in this video. I feel like it has a little bit of every single one of those quotes in this long quote. It's about doing whatever you got to do to get through things. It's about fighting through hardships. It's about being confident. It's about being an overthinker. It's about being just a great person all around. But confidence is the main reason I love this quote. Your mindset is powerful. And everything that you think about, everything that you want to happen is going to happen if you build your mindset to make it happen. And that's what I feel like this quote is trying to tell you to do. This concludes my video for today. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and some comments down below. Share this video if y'all can. If you're a new viewer, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell beside it so you get all my newest content as soon as I drop a video. If you have any video suggestions, leave them in the comments below. My social media accounts will be down in the description below. I follow back on all of those accounts, so if you hit me with the follow, I gladly will follow back. See y'all next time. Be out.